Okay guys, so we're going to start the tour off with the car. This is a Range Rover Sport HSE. I think it's a 2022 version. It's either the 2022 or the 2021. So this is the hire vehicle that we've got for today, for the holiday should I say, not just for today. And she does look nice, doesn't she? I think that's like 22-inch rims or 24-inch rims. How big are the rims? Sorry, 21-inch rims. 21-inch rims. So not bad. That's how she looks. That's one of the things I love about Miami. Orlando or Florida. You don't need no number plate at the front. So you really get to see what the front of the car looks like properly. This is the key that operates everything, as you can see. It's one key. So you got your electric boot. It's quite a big boot, very big boot in fact. We'll draw that back there. As you can see, plenty of space, plenty in the tank. Plenty in the tank. I did not know it could do this. So this is to raise up the suspension. We just raised up the back. So let's say the bags are too high. And what we do is we hit this button here. I'm gonna hit it now. You guys should be able to see it. And that basically drops the back of the car. Oh, I just learned something new. Alright, I'm gonna shut the back down. Never knew about, actually hang on, I just saw something else, hold on. Okay, so you got a charge point there. Underneath, there isn't much underneath. A couple lighting points at the back. Those seats lie flat, so if you've got anything that you want to put right the way through, then yeah, you can do that. So yeah, that's the back of her. I did not know that. That's quite kind of crazy. You can actually raise up the back and lower the back. That's pretty good. I should be able to just press there and it unlocks, because as long as you've got the key with you. Or you press there again, does it lock back? I don't know, I think it only does to unlock. Anyway, just by touching that. Okay, on the door side here now, we have our mirror controls here. It's kind of like a touch screen. We've got our window controls, got window front, window back. Down here we've got the drivers. We've got the unlock for all the unlock of the doors. Then we've got to lock all the doors. And then we've got 3 drivers memory positions. We also got that on the passenger side. Over, come on, focus up. Yeah, over there. So the passengers also got 3 memories. So if you've got 3 girlfriends or 3 wives, then what you can do is you can get them to program their own seat settings. And yeah, if you end up taking out girlfriend number 2 and you don't want the wife to find out, then you can basically just put it back to her program. Over here we've got full electrics for the seats. You've got up, you've got down, you've got the front of the seat tilt forward, and then we got tilt back as well. You've got forward and back with that one there. You've also got the lumbar support in and out, so you can basically push these buttons here and that does the lumbar, and then you've got the back there. The headrest also goes up and down. So there's a lot of electrics in there. So yeah, there's a lot of electrics there. Full electric seat. It's actually aerated seats as well. So it's heated seats and it blows cold air through the seats as well. So that's not bad. If it's a hot day like today is what, 100 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, well actually it looks a bit dull now. Just washed the car and look at that big old rain cloud coming. But hey ho, it's always the way. Keyless entry. Our start button's on the top there. That's the service people for the homes. So this is rented. All these properties are rented properties, and so they're just coming around to do whatever they're doing. But anyway, when we push the start button, pulls up the ignition. Full LCD display, full digital. Hold your foot on the brake. There we have it. We got up here a full panoramic roof. Actually, let me turn the camera around like this so I can see. So yeah, we got a full panoramic roof there, and it does the slide and tilt sunroof as well. So one of the things I notice about being in America, right, that's as far as the sunroof goes back. One of the things I notice is the biggest problem is you got all this lovely weather, but it's so hot that you end up keeping everything closed because it's just too hot, and it's really useless to have the air conditioning. Actually, I'll leave that open. It's really useless to have the air conditioning on and the windows open, so you generally drive around with everything shut up, and it's kind of sad really. I never really thought about it, but it's kind of sad because obviously you want to enjoy the sunshine, but you got to keep the windows closed, or it's cooler to keep the windows closed. So hey ho, that's how that goes. Right, so back to the car review. On here we have, as you can see, automatic wipers. The rain's just about to come down, so I've just washed the car and now we've got rain. Anyway, over this side of the steering wheel is the controls, so we can hit the menu button there, and then that changes to the controls up here. So if we zoom in a little bit, now we definitely got rain. So we hit the menu button, we can change the information panel. Alright, look at that. Yeah, we got rain. So we can control the media, we can control the off-road information. So we've got all the controls to do with the car up here. So we got driver's assistance. So we got collision avoidance system. We got A, B. Right, and this is the thing about, let's go over here. This is the thing about Orlando. You see all that hot sun we just had? Now look, within seconds, that rain cloud just come and destroyed the wash. Man, oh man. Anyway, we'll continue with the review. Sorry for the rain noise, guys. So, yeah, that's the controls there. These controls over here deal with the stereo, so you can forward the next track, forward the track before. You've got your volume controls on that side. This is your telephone controls and voice activation controls. That button there as well is a programmable button, so you can decide to, if you want it to do whatever you want it to do. There's a press and there's a hold down button as well. So you've got programmable buttons. Over here is your headlight stalk and indicators. It's automatic headlights, so as you can see, the auto light has come on there. There we go, the auto light has come on there. So the car is basically now using automatic light, so that's automatically come on. So that's your headlight stalk and fog lights and high beam and all the rest of it. Over here is your wiper stalk. So you've got your different speed and the rear wiper as well, so you can control that through there. This is actually Triptronic or paddle shift gear controls. So once you're in gears and you're in the manuals, you can then go up through the gears using that and go down using this one over here. So those are your paddle controls. Right, now we get to the infotainment, right in the middle. I'll start from the bottom. So this is all touchscreen. These are your climate controls. So you can choose to change where the vents are blowing, or you can have it synced. I normally have it synced because it just controls everything all together. This is the temperature for this side of the cabin. Got it set to 70, and that's that side, but because it's synced, it's not individual. So there you go, you can see the individual controls there. This is the purity button. So what that does is recirculate the air, and so it then purifies the air. Then we get to the front seats. So the front seats have two sections of heating and cooling. They're on cooling at the moment. So what's actually happening is there's air being pushed up through the seats, and you can choose what region you want. So if you want just the back to push the cool air, or if you want just the bottom to push the cool air, you got that there. Over here you have the different rides. So we can hit eco, and that will change the handling and suspension to eco driving. We got it on comfort at the moment. Well, that's what I normally drive around in. Then you've got some snow and wet weather driving conditions. So that's grass, gravel and snow. Then you've got this one here, which is off-road. So if we're going over mud or stuff like that. And this one here is the full off-road, which is on desert and sand. So you can change what ride and what programs you want set for the car. You can also change it to four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive, depending on the terrain. So yeah, that's about it. Let's put it back to comfort again. Right, so that's the climate controls. Down here, you've also got the same sort of climate controls. I mean, you've got the same terrain controls, so you can actually raise that up, and now you can program the car to whatever program you want it to be by just turning that dial, and then it will select the program that you're looking for. So we're going to put that back to comfort. There we go. Right, down here we've got a bit of English money, which is no good. Comes with the car. This is your traction control button on and off. This one over here is the suspension raise and lower. So currently it's in lower. This is good for when you're getting in and out of the car, because the actual car height is quite high. So if I want to like raise up the car to get underneath it and stuff, I just hit that button twice, and then what happens is the car will start to raise itself. Don't know if you guys will be able to see that. The car raises itself right the way up as high as possible, and then when I hit this button here twice, it puts it back down as low as possible. Yeah, it's quite soft and gentle, but that's the car lowered as full as possible anyway. So that's those controls down here. Up here is more for the entertainment and media and phone. So you've got your sat nav. You can hit your sat nav there. You can have a full map, so that gives you your full map. If we go back to home, you've also got your media, so you can decide what your sources are. And the radio is pretty decent. The radio is pretty good. It's got the Meridian sound system, 2 speakers up there, speakers in the door. There's a subwoofer system. Oh, there's another thing I didn't get to show you. You've got the these lights, which are all around the car. See the blue lights down there as well, and under the driver's pedals as well. It's really nice. So yeah, that's your entertainment, and then also you've got your phone, so you can dial. Also you've got your weather report there, so that's basically telling you what's going on with the weather. Tells you what it is now. 6 o'clock it's going to stop raining and stuff like that. So it tells you where we are, which is Four Corners, your wind speed, the temperature is actually 90 degrees now. So pretty good, pretty nice for inside the car. So yeah, it's connected to the internet. It's got its own Wi-Fi. So yeah, if you wanted to search on the web, you can. And also, it's got its own hotspot as well. So if I was to hit that button there, and then I do settings, and then I do connectivity. So it's got its own mobile data. It's got a phone chip inside, and it's got a hotspot. So you can choose the hotspot that you want to connect to the car's internet. It's also got Wi-Fi, so you can connect. It's currently connected to the house internet because we're outside the house, but you can actually connect to your phone Wi-Fi if you want. It's got Android Play and Apple Play, the two devices there to actually do your infotainment on your phone. Here is a rear camera. So what that does is that basically shows you the back of the car, and then also you've got your parking sensors there, so that will let you know how close you are. If I put it in reverse, let's put it in reverse, there we go, there we go. So, and also when I turn the wheel, you've got your guidelines to tell you where the car's going to steer to. So, rear camera there, which is pretty good. Right, so over this side now you've got a double glove box. So if we hit this bottom button down here, we've got a glove box down there, and if we hit the top button, we've got a glove box up there. So we've got two different glove boxes. Now this is where it gets really special. So down here we have, I think this is a charging pad, but I've not used it yet. I think you can put your phone on there and charge. I'm not 100% sure. But down here, obviously you've got your cigarette lighter, you've got your micro SIM for the phone connection on the inside, and you've got two USB 3 connections. I need to take that out actually. So we've got two USB 3s. Then in here we have our very own cooler. And I can tell you now, these are really nice and cool. So we can have it on normal, off, or high. So that's basically cooling the drinks. Let's have a sip of drink, by the way. Let me just get a quick drink, guys. This is really lovely. Quite a lot of room in the back, in fact. As you can see, plenty of headroom, plenty of knee space. Knees are not touching at all, so we've got quite a lot of room back here. So it's quite nice. You've got your own vents here. This is really good because this blows the air directly onto you. So this is nice. Also down here, you've got your window controls. No, up there is the window controls. Up here is the window controls. So that it's tinted glass, standard. At the back here, again, you've got your Meridian system, tweeter, mid-range. I think there's a subwoofer down there as well. This is to unlock the back doors and also to lock the back doors, so the person at the back can actually lock their doors. Basically tells you to be careful, the back door's open. Seat belts at the back here. You've also got another vent there to keep you cool, so that's pretty good. Like I say, the sunroof goes right the way back here, so you can get full light from what's going on, but the actual opening only stops to about there. So here we have little storage compartment. Also got two cup holders with metal on the bottom there, so it's nice and secure. This then folds up, and then you can pull it down like that. And also the seats can fold back if you wanted to lie the seats back at all. That's the back. That's about it back here. Handle there. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, down here you got your climate controls down here, so you can choose where you want the vents and how strong you want the vents. You've also got your USB connections down here, and you've got 5-volt connection. That's just an adapter that I put in there. 12-volt socket as well, so you can actually use that also. So you got USB back there. Nice little seat bin, so you can put your stuff in there if you want to. It's not too bad back here. Quite luxurious, in fact, very luxurious. That's the car that we're driving for the holiday, the Range Rover Sport HSE 2022 or 2021, one out of the two. It's a touch sensitive light there. Nice. Yeah, 2022 or 2021 Range Rover Sport HSE. Not bad, eh?